Ceramics are fragile. And I need to get this piece to a gallery in India, and I'm traveling there. So we need to pack this up. I'm gonna put it in a carry-on instead of a checked bag. I've checked with TSA to make sure that it can go through, and it is allowed, but it's up to the discretion of this security guard at the site. So I have a metal drink canister that's empty.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Packing it in my carry-on with some foam. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that so it's easy to inspect and then repack right away if need be. So here we go. So then this is gonna sit here nicely in the suitcase. So I think I'm gonna set it this way down. That's actually really good. So I'm gonna pencil out the outline of the actual piece. All right, let's see how that fits then. And it really just needs to set. Here, there's gonna be clothing in this side as extra padding on this. So this is just sort of to make sure it can't move and interact with anything else in the suitcase. So I think that's it. It doesn't need to be too crazy, but it needs to be able to like be picked up, inspect, and then just placed back down. Still plenty of space up there, and then the foam will compress down there. All right, I'm packed. And I have to say, I'm a little bit nervous about this trip. I've traveled with artwork before, but I usually put it in my check bag. I have a hard shell suitcase, but I had a piece break the last time I traveled to Ireland. And so I've never done it through security on my carry-on. It's all packed up like I showed you, and now the clothes are in it. And I'm ready to go. And I've never been to India before either, so I've been to China. I think there's probably some amount of similarities in the number of people and hustle and bustle, but yeah, hopefully we get this piece to the gallery safely. All right, off to India. Made it. No problems in security. I need to go find Susan now. All right, Susan's right around the corner. We're meeting here and then heading to India together. There she is. Let's sneak up on her. We're off to India. Great.
Here we go. First flight.
Well, I'm back from the trip. I've been busy putting this video together, doing some other things in the studio and teaching, of course, and I have not gotten these shards picked up yet, and I really need to do that. And I also want to tell you about the trip. We had about a 21-hour travel day.
It's not like it's a big room.
I just wanted to say real quick that we made it to the room. Everything went fine. No problems at customs, no problems in security. So I'm going to open it up, make sure the pieces made it to the room successfully. We have our little room here in India. It's pitch black. It's dark outside. It's like 4 in the morning. We're both sort of travel weary and extremely tired. So just want to open this up real quick.
All right, smart boy.
Yes, just well traveled.
Well, I'm kind of well traveled, but I forgot.
Cool. No problems with the piece.
Good.
After checking on the piece and a few hours of sleep, it was time to do the last leg of the trip, which was from the bungalow we were staying at to the gallery. To do that, we called an Uber.
What does that mean? We go there?
And then waited next to what we thought was a busy street. And after about a half a mile of driving in the Uber, we found out what a really busy street was. All the cars were about 2 inches from each other. There was tuk-tuks driving by, bicycles coming by, and a lot of people on motorcycles. And then eventually there was even a couple cows on the road. But eventually we made it to the gallery. When we got to the gallery, we helped unpack all the boxes of the work that was going to be in the show. Then we moved it all, once unpacked from the boxes, we kept it in its wrap, and then we moved it into the gallery. All right, got it to the gallery. I just need to unpack it. They were still painting the walls. There was one wall that was going to be gray, and so once we got it into the gallery, other people unwrapped the work and brought it to the center of the space. And at that point, they still needed to finish one coat of paint and then let it dry, so other people were going to set up the show. And so that was the last time we were going to see the work until the reception. The next day, I was back on the road and off to see the Taj Mahal. Yeah, that's the gate, that's not the Taj Mahal. Right. You come through the first gate and everybody's just taking pictures. You have that frontal view and that's everybody wanted their picture from there. So we went off to the side and then as we approached the building, what really stuck with me the most was the oscillation between the grandeur of the architecture and the intimacy of the detailed marble work. It's just jaw-dropping, really. Markets. There were so many markets. Bright colors, smells, boiling chai, food cooking, everything, and so much to buy. A big part of the trip was being able to see the Indian Triennale. We saw a lot of great work there, went to some lectures that were really good, and had great conversations with some people I hadn't yet met, so that was a really good experience as well. Susan and I were offered the opportunity to do a demonstration together at the symposium. It's really great to have such an engaged audience asking questions about the work while you're making the work, just talking and making at the same time was really great. We predominantly used Uber to get around, but I mean, we're in India. We had to take one tuk-tuk, so we took one tuk-tuk once. And every evening we would come back to this lush bungalow that was just full of plant life. They even had a full garden that dinners were often served for us from the food in the garden. There were some animals that would greet us, and they even had some parakeets that would feed in the morning. So every morning there was these parakeets that were flying up to the bird feeder. Really lovely place. The last big thing was the reception at the gallery. So the exhibition was the AIC members exhibition in association with the Ceramics Triennial. And I have to say it felt really good after traveling so far with my piece to see so many people come out and see the work. The exhibition was a great turnout and they did a great job setting up the show and putting it all together. So that was India. Yeah, it was really, really great trip. And the next one coming up is in Sika. And since I have these shards from breaking the piece for this video, I thought that it would be fun to put them around. So there'll be a little QR code in my handle name on the back once I print it. I just need to finish the video. So if you're at Nsika, keep your eye open. I'm gonna just randomly place these around some places. And thanks for watching. If you see me at Nsika, say hi.